Hey everybody, it's Alexis with Create Your Future. I am back with a brand new video, a new success story today, and also just some client feedback about hypnosis, how hypnosis sessions have really been a game changer, changing things for them. And then also just some general tips, like always, about manifesting. So let's intend and let's focus right now together that you're getting the most out of this video, that you're clearing up some things for yourself to start the week off right, and that we're bringing it together in kind of a brand new way so that you're maybe feeling refreshed, reinvigorated, especially if you're feeling off track with whatever you're manifesting. So this client that I'm focusing on today for the success story, she actually, as I said that, I'm remembering that she was very much like that. When she booked sessions with me, she had actually done sessions with other people like that weren't part of Create Your Future, but that she had found on YouTube. She had watched a lot of videos of people that were talking about these topics on like TikTok, and also on Instagram. And she was really confused, felt very overwhelmed, and she really wanted to give up on her specific person and manifesting things with him. So if that's you, I just want to, like, everything aside, you guys, you can create and you can be fulfilled in what you're creating and exactly what you desire. Okay. So if you are manifesting things still and you're experiencing things still in your physical reality that you don't like, let's not give it the label, though, that things aren't working out for you, because oftentimes things can be occurring in your reality and you don't have someone saying to you like, oh, hey, like if it was me, hey, Alexis, like this means things are changing. Hey, look at all these things that are going on that you're creating, that you're manifesting, that mean that what you exactly desire is here on its way. It's possible for you. Okay. Like most of my clients don't have someone like that. I am that person for them. So if you're out here kind of like doing this on your own, or you're feeling frustrated, or you feel like you want to give up, excuse me, or you just feel like it's become too difficult, then just a friendly reminder again, and this is something that you can rewatch, re-listen to, that whatever you desire, whatever you're wanting, whatever the desires are within like a major desire, like let's say like this client, you are manifesting for your love and your relationship with your specific person. And let's say that you want to be in a committed relationship, in harmony and balance with him or her, or them, and that you want to be in that beautiful, connected, soulmate, higher expression of love relationship, which is probably what you really want, even if you haven't consciously realized it yet, just because I think that's what a lot of us desire. If that's you, it's totally and 100% possible for you. What's funny is I used to say 105%, and then I realized that's not possible. So let's at least stick to what's possible within percentages and say 100% possible. Now we could say 100% possible times 10. I don't know. But in any event, you guys, what you want is totally possible for you. Just like this client, she was about to give up, man. And I get it, right? Like that's the other thing, is that when you want to give up, when you don't want to persist in I can have this is possible for me, what I desire is possible for me. Like there's all the other sayings that I've heard over the years, what I desire desires me. For some reason, for me, Alexis, that never really resonated with me, just being honest here, you guys, because that's my mind. But what you want is totally and completely possible for these reasons too. You live in a quantum universe. You live in a quantum reality. Your physical reality looks like matter. But what one teacher I did a lot of mentorship with used to say is that matter doesn't really matter. And why is that? Because at the end of the day, like this hairbrush, I've said this a lot, but this lip gloss, these things are just quantum energy. Everything is. So that means, you guys, that the people in your reality, the experiences in your reality, the situations, right, which seem so real, which seem so much like matter to you, they don't really matter. That's where all of the other terms come from that we've heard these days a lot. Circumstances don't matter. Your 3D reality is old news. That's because it's energy. So like always, this video is already becoming something I hadn't planned. I don't do a ton of planning for my videos outside of the success stories and general themes that I see with a lot of people, because I'm always like, downloading and coming through myself for everybody what they need to hear. So I think a lot of people need to hear that right now, is that that's the reason, just as a reminder. You live in energy. You are energy. I am energy. Your SP is energy. Everything is energy that functions on the frequency of thought. That functions on the frequency of thought, on the thoughts that you're holding. Thought transmission is real. It transmits to other people within you, and it creates an energetic change outside of you. That is why this is possible. That is why anything is possible, because your reality is also an illusion. You're living inwardly in a dream that is projected outside of you. Okay, now, I am not saying these things, though, for everyone to overthink, overanalyze, and create. A lot of what I see with first session clients and people I talk to is that people are over-functioning, overthinking, overanalyzing what I just said, and that will get you nowhere, okay? It will get you nowhere. Take it from my experience, okay? The thing is this: your outer reality is a creation of energy, right? Now, that in itself, for us to understand in our human logical mind and our human thinking, is already a pretty big leap. So then we don't want to overanalyze it. It is my guidance for you, if you're listening to this. Take it as information and be like, okay, that's what this is. If you're trusting in what I'm saying, or you've heard this before, right? Because the other thing that, like this client, she wanted to give up. She was also very much in what she termed, and I have a lot of people term this in, as impatience. I hear this a lot these days. I am just so impatient. My specific person isn't doing what I'm affirming. They are not getting the intentions. I know this can happen overnight. Why isn't this happening? When is it going to happen? I know instant manifestation is possible. The thing is, you guys, when you're coming from that place of why isn't this happening? Where is it? We really can't be manifesting on a time crunch or on a timeline, because we're in the impatience, we're in the lack of it, that term. We're just in the not having it. We're not in harmony. We're not in balance. We're not in stability. We're not in security, which you would be in, hopefully, if you had your desire, okay? So we want to use the tools that we can, use your mind, use all the faculties that are the creator force within you. Hypnosis is really helpful because it helps us get into and learn what it feels like to be in that safe, stable, secure, powerful God state, which is related to an alpha or a theta brainwave in the subconscious mind. Like right now, I, Alexis, am speaking in a beta brainwave. I am conscious, I am aware, I know what I'm saying. In hypnosis, we tap into a deeper brainwave, which is, yes, programmable, but also very healing. Most of you have been in that brainwave when you've listened to beat music. Perhaps you've gone to like a hip hop concert and you felt the pulsation of the music. That can also trick the mind to be in a programmable state, which is why, yes, why would we listen to hip hop in that state with the violence and all of that? If we can figure out how to not do that, you guys, I'm a former hip hop dancer, so I've never figured that out. Okay, but what you do want to be aware of is that these things are possible, and that tapping into a deeper brainwave is healing. It's helpful, provides stability, provides security. I've had a lot of clients over the years, as part of Create Your Future, and then outside of it, when I did hypnotherapy, that just found that by getting into a hypnotic state, it was so helpful for life and living, because it just balanced them out. Because we tap into the state that you go into when you're in a light sleep or a nap, and then in deep sleep sometimes. Okay. All right. So let me just read the success story, and then just go over a couple more pointers. Okay. Dear Alexis, thank you so much for your hypnosis session the other day. I just wanted to let you know some weird and crazy things have been happening every time that I listen to it, ... Last night, it was like I entered a parallel level of consciousness with my SP, and it felt so real, in all caps. I also felt like I was spinning and entering into a different planet. LOL, what the heck? Anyways, I just wanted to let you know I can't wait to book another session with you and have a couple to listen to on repeat. Thank you so much for all that you do. So happy that I found you. Can't wait to see you soon. And so looking forward to more hypnosis. All right. So like I've said in my previous videos, right now I offer 2 different kinds of offerings. They're all linked in the description box below. Hypnosis affirmation sessions, and then just general hypnosis sessions. So just so I'm clear, this client wrote in this cute feedback, right? And this is not like necessarily a success story, but she's seeing change. That was a deeper hypnosis session. The hypnosis affirmation session is intended to have I record for you and put you into a light hypnosis with all of the affirmations that I figure out or that you're using, and we use them to increase and to bolster the mental diet. Now, the other thing is that a deeper hypnosis can also have, now it can happen in both of these, okay, but what I have found is that in the deeper hypnosis state, people have like so many things going on. We miraculously can heal and resolve and release the old story. We can really feel into the parallel universe and the reality that you want with your specific person, and use thought transmission to your advantage. Now, Neville Goddard talked a lot about this with what he said was the whisper technique, and what he would have people do, which is communicate through your inner mind. I have a couple of specific courses that do that. If you don't want to book a one-on-one session, one is the seduction course, the other is the love spell, and then make them think what you want them to think. So Neville Goddard really wrote and talked about a lot of these techniques, and they really are real. Now, I'll tell you guys, I know from my experience in my reality that these are really real, right? That's when I first got really interested in all of this body of work and studying the mind and what we might also call parapsychology, when I was in school for hypnotherapy, and we learned about accessing the deeper brainwave, accessing that deeper state. And then in conjunction with that, I was reading a lot of Neville and finding that there were so many parallels and that this was really real. Okay, so if you're interested, you can also look up the field of parapsychology. There's lots of books written about it. Okay, so in any event, if you're looking for kind of a way to feel into your reality that you're creating with your specific person, I highly, highly recommend hypnosis or any of the offerings I have, and then those courses too. If you financially, just booking a one-on-one session isn't available for you right now, or you're not interested, okay? But as a reminder, why these things work and why they're possible, again, is because what we're focusing on in the deeper mind, what we're holding within us, then happens outside of us. Now, bringing it into the subconscious directly has a way to kind of bolster it. It's like adding to your mental diet. I've said a lot of like, it bookends your mental diet to do hypnosis or hypnotherapy in this way when it's about the same desire. And it can just kind of add a healing element. And it can also get you to really mute and stop the old story, to stop the thoughts of what happened before, because the mind starts to live in the place and space throughout the day, which is what we bring into hypnosis. The mind then begins to live in and breathe in throughout the day. So like, how beautiful is that? How cool is that, right? Over the years, I would say that once I learned hypnotherapy in school and then began doing that with a lot of people, that's been the biggest change for me, along with the mental diet, those two things. So imprinting the subconscious with what you want with images. I use it for everything from my specific person and my marriage, from the relationship that I'm developing with my, will be in a month, my 1-year-old son, my body. You guys, when I was in my postpartum phase after having my son Logan, I did so much self-hypnosis on imprinting my mind with how I wanted to feel, to look as a mom. And I had this whole thing I did. And I kid you not, it all happened in really good record time. Like, you know, these things still kind of surprise me, but I use these tools and techniques for everything, the mental diet and hypnosis. So, I mean, it's just really good for lots of things. So this video has kind of become its own thing, but also what's really coming through me today for everyone is that if you're wanting to give up, if you're thinking things aren't possible for you, please, 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 1,000%. Let's just go for that, okay? Instead of 100 times 10. Know that it is, you guys. Like, you can have, be, or do, and create, and feel, and be exactly who you want to be. And yeah, I mean, there was a time in my life where I was single. I was waiting and looking and searching and manifesting my current partner. I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to move forwards. I wanted to evolve. I wanted to live in a new house. And it seemed like those things weren't happening. And look where I am. I completely moved scenarios. I am now married. We celebrated our 1-year anniversary about like a half a year ago, I think. My son is turning 1 year old. I am loving my career and feeling just like I am in the body. I am in the physical form of exactly who I want to be. So That was my dream. And if your dream is similar to that or whatever it is, you guys, it's totally and completely possible for you. And just like me, you can be your own success story. All right, so I'll leave you guys with that. Let's just stay on track. Let's keep on creating and focusing on being the person you want to be in your manifestation and knowing that exactly what you want in the way that you're desiring it is possible for you. All right, so go out and make today awesome. Smile, have some fun. Focus on enjoying today and that thinking thoughts of being in enjoyment, harmony, and balance. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.